One game winner. Baseballs. Big carnage. Ow. Look at this. Whoa. Oh, here comes Timmy on the outside.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, there we go.
Oh, here it comes.
And Asia immediately makes it up. Wow, through that little section.
We're here in Fort Worth, Texas for the 8th round of the Verizon INDYCAR Series. Welcome to the Firestone 600 at Texas Motor Speedway. We're your hosts, the real Max Danger, reseated, along with pit reporter Marcus. Here with high banks and little room for these cars to go, we could have a big show on our hands tonight. Reseated, what are your thoughts on the track?
I mean, this race is going to be very packed together. We have speeds above 210 miles an hour. Today is going to be an incredible day for the racing here at Texas. We know this track has been doing this type of races since 1997, since the inaugural race here in the INDYCAR here in 2024. We have 248 laps of this race. Agent, with his 8th pole of this Verizon INDYCAR Series, we'll see if he can convert that to another win. He has been a very dominant car whenever he actually races, because he's been some times where he cannot race. But we, as you said before, this is going to be a very chaotic race.
Indeed, that Ganassi number 9 of Agent, like you said, it is his 8th pole of the season. He might be the fastest driver this season. This momentum could continue into the next race and possibly more, but the chances of him winning could be up to debate. As for our starting lineup, behind him is Allen, followed by Kimmy, Fearless in 4th place, Zed in 5th, Anthony Anderson in 6th, Dimtrios in 7th, Gamwinner in 8th, Bra in 9th, NASCAR Boy in 10th, Brown Moons in 11th, and Beast to round out the field in 12th place. As they come around,
we're currently on these pacing laps, ready to get our formation started. You already said the formation. Let's talk about the qualifying times. Agent did a 24 25.813. Meanwhile, the slowest car here, Beast, in P12, did a 25.133. If you have a fun fact about qualifying, from 1st to 10th, actually, the times were in a 2/10 bubble. So anyone from Agent to Beast, they could have gone pole. I mean, Monkey. They could have gone pole, but the Agent with a very dominant car in that Chippy Ganassi number 9 actually made his 8th pole. Another fun fact is that Dim, Gam, and Bruh actually tied 24.983, but Dim beat both Gam and Bruh by barely any time on the qualifying order. So he will start his race in 7th. And for another very funny,
We're coming off of turn 4. It's green this time.
Green this time. All right, let's get this show going. Decide line up.
Out qualifying.
Double file right now.
Double file.
Waiting for the green flag by the Resurrectors right now.
Green flag at Texas.
Here at the Firestone 600. 248 laps of INDYCAR racing right now. They can enter the first turn right now. Now into the second turn. Coming out of turn 2, here comes Agent still in the lead. Alan follows behind. Fearless hits the wall at the back and he actually drops positions. Kimmy to 3rd. Dim on the inside of Fearless and is trying to make the draft work with Kimmy.
Yeah, and coming off of turn 4, Agent will lead the first lap of the race, 248 to be exact. They're mostly single file going into the first corner, but NASCAR Boy is going to try and claw his way into the top 5. He won't be able to clear Zed coming down the backstretch. And Alan is going to try and make the pass on Agent. He has that bottom line as they come off of turn 4. Kimmy and Dim in a comfortable 3rd and 4th as Alan will lead.
Alan now down the inside of Agent. He's our new race leader. Alan now to P1, the first position. Agent slots behind him, trying to get the slipstream down the back stretch. Everybody's coming out of turn turn 2, my bad for that. Alan still keeps the lead. He's going to be able to lead the whole lap number 3 as you come out of turn 4 into the front straight.
Alan continues to lead. Agent going to try and get that lead back. Maybe Dimtrios and Kimmy battling for 3rd place. They were side by side coming into turn 1. NASCAR Boy up into that 5th spot. Fearless will bump the wall just a little bit as Brian Anthony slowly catching up to him. The field is spread out a little bit. Zed will give a bump to NASCAR Boy as we go into lap 5 of this race.
About 220 miles an hour into turn 1. Alan still the leader. Agent trailing behind, trying to get slipstream. Dim to P3. Fearless has lost a lot of spots from that P4. 24K hits the wall. Here comes Agent down the inside into turn 3. He's going to try to make that inside line work and get the pass for the race lead. He is going to complete the pass. They're coming out of turn 4 now into the front straight. Agent is our new race leader.
Agent with a great pass on Alan going into turn 1. The battle is still heating up as Alan is going to try and take it back from Agent. The huge battle happening at the front. I think that is Zed and Gam side by side going into turn 3. Agent going to rub the right rear of Alan there, and Alan will lead lap 6.
Alan back to the race lead right now. Dim has catched up to the top 2. He's going to try go look into the inside of Agent. Contact. Here comes 3 wide for the race lead right now. With barely any gap, here comes Agent now down the inside. He's going to try to make the move on the inside again. Here comes Dim now down the inside. 3 wide at turn 4. Dim's going to try to make that inside work line now. He's going to pass through. He's going to take the race lead.
They went 3 wide coming to the line there. And just behind them, NASCAR Boy had shoved Kimmy out of the way on turns 3 and 4. As the 3-way battle for the lead is heating up. Dim currently in the lead, trying to lead his first lap of the day. Trying to hold off that number 14 of Alan as they are still side by side in the back between NASCAR Boy and Kimmy. And Dim will lead his first lap.
Dim, our new race leader for now, is leading. Here comes Alan down the inside. That 14 car really strong alongside Agent down the inside of Dim. Dim scrapes the wall out of turn 2. This top 3 is slowly pulling away of the cars behind. 24K, Alan is still a race leader. He's going to cross the line in front straight.
Alan still holding off a charging Agent. Fearless making his way up into 6th place. NASCAR Boy will slide up. That'll give Fearless an easy 5th place. As Gam will try and race side by side, maybe with NASCAR Boy. Alan trying to hold off that bottom lane with Agent. And Gam will try and move NASCAR Boy out of the way.
These top 3 are very close together. Dim will definitely have a look later on, but he's slowly losing time. Agent, though, is on the outside of Alan. He's going to try to make it work with the slipstream. Does he have enough speed? He doesn't have enough. Alan blocks the inside line. Agent still looking around the outside. He slots behind Alan, and Alan's still a race leader.
Alan still continuing to lead. There's another 3-way battle for position in the back between NASCAR Zed and Gam. I think there's a little contact behind there between NASCAR and Gam, and Zed will hit the wall off of turn 2. Agent will get the bottom. They'll give him the pass on Alan coming off of turn 4, and Agent will lead lap 12 here at Texas.
Kimmy on that car, catch up to Dim and maybe catch up to top 3 right now. Here comes Dim down the inside of Agent. Agent shoved wide by Alan. Agent does have a little bit of slipstream by Alan's rear car of his car. Dim is going to try to make it work. Now they're finagled together. Dim not to P2, but Alan's still a race leader.
Alan's still leading. Agent going high, trying to make his way around Dim trails. Dim will shove Alan out of the way with so little room. Kimmy coming into the mix now, slowly catching up. They're 3 wide in turns 3 and 4, as Dim will take the bottom. In a drag race to the line, Dim will get the lead.
There was a wreck at the back. That was Bruh. He lost a rear tire and part of his car. He has to reset right now. Dim now to the race lead. Kimmy has now catched up to these top 3 cars. Now down the inside of Agent. Fearless is also catching up to these top 4 cars now. It's going to be a 5-car battle for the lead. Them on the outside. Alan leads this lap.
2 by 2 in the top 5 right now. Fearless is also making his way up. He could be a challenger for the lead, as Alan holding off Dim coming down the back stretch. Kimmy making his way up into 3rd. A lap car up ahead. That is Bruh, who, like you mentioned earlier, Receded, was involved in an accident. And Alan will lead, holding off what is now a 5-car pack.
As my commentary buddy Max has said, this is now a 5-car race lead battle. Them now on the inside of Alan. Kimmy with his slipstream is going to try to make it 3 wide into turn 3. Here he comes. He's trying to make the inside work. Does he complete the pass? Here comes Agent with a huge run alongside Fearless. Kimmy makes the 3 wide pass. He's our new race leader.
They came across the line 3 wide. That was Fear, Alan, and Agent. Agent will back off. Huge battle for the lead heating up. Here comes Agent charging on the bottom. 3 wide, almost 4 wide down the back stretch. As Fearless now has the bottom. He's going to try and go for the lead going into turns 3 and 4. It's very packed in those last 2 corners, and Fearless will lead his first lap of the day.
New race leader Fearless right here. Still a 5-car battle. Very packed together. Dim gets loose. He's onto the outside wall.
Huge crash.
Caution. Yellow flag is out. Race back. Dim has crashed his INDYCAR. A very huge crash. His Honda-powered car is now sitting in the backstretch. A huge wreck for Dim. Slides on turn number 2 to the outside retaining wall. Gets a lot of front damage.
Our first caution of the day in the Firestone 600 at Texas. There was just no room there for Dim. He just got out of control in turns 1 and 2 and destroyed that car. But fortunately, he has a respawn, so he'll be okay for now. But that'll put him to the back.
Beast has some rear wing damage. He has reset now. Also, resets in this league were different. For the front wing and rear wing damage, there's for your respawns or resets, you can respawn it, but it won't count for any of those. You have spare cars. If you crash out 1 time, you can respawn your car, I believe, 2 times or 1 time again. you have one spare car and another one, if I remember correctly. I don't know if that's for road courses or for only road courses, or is that for both ovals and road courses. We know Bruh already has gotten one of his resets because he previously crashed before, had a huge wreck, but it was nearly at the back. Gam is a lap back. Is he a lap down?
Yeah, here we go down pit road.
We'll let that to our pit reporter.
Thanks, guys. So everyone getting in their pits, or getting in pit, I guess, very cleanly. And looks like Beast is gonna get out very early ahead of. No, never mind. He messed up. It looks like Fearless is gonna. Nope. And Agent will win the race off pit road.
Great commentating. Anyways,
the Agent wins the race back off pit road. He is now third place behind his Fearless, Alan, Zed, Anthony, Brown, Gam, Dim, and Bruh. Beast is last right now. Looks like Beast had some problems. His car did not pit when he went to a pit stall, might not have pitted, so he had to come again to another pit stall and pit. That definitely gave him
it's green time.
A lot of loss in time.
Receded, may I add, bro got the lucky dog in that first caution. He was a lap down after he crashed, but I think that'll put him back on the lead lap. So
he's back on the
this
lead
is
lap.
beneficial for him. Kimmy will lead the field coming to the green. NASCAR boy second. He was a little bit in the back, but this is his highest position so far in the race. And we are about to go green. NASCAR boy will give a shove. Yeah, here we go.
Kimmy and Monkey decide to stay out, or more known NASCAR boy.
Yeah, they're 3 wide. Yeah, Alan and Fearless, they're going 3 wide for some reason. Again, we'll hit the wall there. A lot of contact back there. They're going to have to try and spread out as they come into the turn 3 and 4. I think I saw Zed hook a wheel there. And Kimmy will lead his first lap after the restart.
Kimmy decided to stay out alongside Monkey. Monkey on second with Agent behind him, trying to charge to the front again. The rear pack is still with a lot of cars together. They could wreck at any point. Dim and Zed side by side right now. Bruh and Anthony side by side right now. Let's see who comes victorious. And Kimmy leads another lap.
Agent moving his way up to second. Fighting for that second spot actually was NASCAR boy. He's going to move down and push NASCAR boy onto the apron. Alan will wash up a little bit. Can Fearless get to him on the bottom? Alan will hit the wall, and Fearless will not go for the bottom to try and make the pass. He'll stay in 5th place for now. Dim will wash up a little bit and maybe give the position to Zed.
Kimmy leads another lap yet again. Agent up to P2. He's going to try and catch up to that Kimmy machine. He's still having some problems with Monkey, or aka NASCAR boy. The pack slowly spreading out. Gam and Alan still side by side. Alan looks to have the better line here with the draft. Never mind. Here comes Gam down the inside and now to P4.
Bro hit the wall there in turns 3 and 4, and did he just jump out? Something happened. I'm not sure if he's respawning a car or something, but either way, bro just despawned his car. I don't know why. And Kimmy still has a comfortable lead as they go into turns 3 and 4. Can Agent make his way up to the front? We'll see here in the next couple of laps.
Bro definitely had some damage there. He said he got some lag there. I think this is his final respawn. This is his final car. Let's see if he wrecks out and be the first DNF of the race. Agent really needs to catch up with Kimmy right now. The pack now spread. Them still side by side with Zed, and Kimmy leads another lap.
They're single file for now, which is good for everybody, but that'll make passing a little more difficult. The top 6 right now, they could get back together, and we could see what we saw before the caution. And right now, the only 2 cars that are even remotely going side by side is Dim and Zed, but Dim washed up there on turn 4.
Dim and Sag should definitely work out something and catch up to the pack in front because they're pulling away. They keep fighting each other and they're just losing a lot of time. Meanwhile, at the front, we have Kimmy still leading Agent. Agent has slowly closed that gap in the recent laps. He will definitely catch up in the next 5 laps as Kimmy leads yet another lap.
Kimmy's still dominating, but Agent is making his way. He was the pole winner this race, so he knows how to go fast on this track. And right now, Kimmy's lead is slowly shrinking as the pack continues to chase down the leader. Fearless will make a pass for third on NASCAR Boy, as Kimmy will lead another lap, but Agent is right on his tail.
We know Kimmy did not pit, so his tires are definitely worse than Agent's, and Agent has that fresh rubber. He is slowly catching up out of turn 2, has a little bit of a slipstream. He's going to try to make it on the front stretch, or maybe into turn 3. He's going to try on the high side. He doesn't. Slot spike behind. We have Fearless to third now, Monkey 4th, Gam 5th, Alan 6th.
Beast has a damaged nose cone. I saw him hit the wall there off of turn 2, and he has no front wing. That could be a problem for him. Right now, Agent on the high side, going to try and pass him on the high side, actually. His Agent will swerve down there, make slight contact. And Fearless is also making his way up to the front as they're side by side coming to lap 33.
Agent, because of Agent and Kimmy battling for the lead, Fearless has now been able to catch up. Fearless now down the inside of Agent. We know he pitted alongside Agent. He came out actually behind him. Kimmy's still with the lead, but is not. He's not very far away from Fearless and Agent. They come out of turn 4. Kimmy still leads another lap.
Fearless moves up to second place. He's going to challenge Kimmy for the lead. Fearless will swing to the bottom to try and take first place away. And Fear will get that run. They're side by side down the backstretch. What will Agent do? And Fear will hold that bottom lane as Kimmy can do nothing, as Fear will lead this lap.
Fearless, our new race leader right now. This is a 3-car battle for the lead. Kimmy's going to try to make the outside work. He's going to try to make a switch. It doesn't work out for him. Fearless blocks that inside line. Agent now going to come out the outside of Kimmy. He's going to try to look there to make the pass and hopefully later make the pass on Fearless. He doesn't. He slot spiked behind Kimmy. Fearless are still race leaders. Still very close behind. Gam and Monkey fighting together for 4th.
Fear leads another lap. Here comes Kimmy. It was looking like he was going to try and make a pass on the bottom, but Fear held him off. There's some racing going on behind them between Gam and NASCAR Boy, fighting for that 4th spot. Agent will slide up. He won't hit the wall, but that'll slow him down a little bit. And Fear and Kimmy run 1-2.
As you previously said, Max, Beast lost his front wing and his nose cone is actually very loose. I did not see his front wing. I don't know where the piece of debris is, but if it ever appears at any moment, it could be detrimental. And now, actually, have you seen it? It's on the backstretch.
Yeah,
Fearless still blocking that inside line of Kimmy. Out of turn 4, Kimmy's going to try to look around the outside. No, Fearless still leads another lap.
Kimmy was maybe considering making a pass on the high side, but Fearless will continue to hold that bottom lane, and NASCAR Boy will shove Gam for 4th place, and NASCAR nearly put him into the wall. Just a lot of hard racing in Texas, but still pretty spread out. Dim might have run over that debris, I'm not sure. It was pretty far away, but either way, we stay green.
Dim did get to the apron and almost hit that front wing, that piece of debris of Beast. You have a 3-car battle for 4th. Monkey, aka NASCAR Boy, still 4th. Alan 5th, and Gam 6th. We still have the top 3 fight for the lead. Fearless tries around the outside to regain the lead. He doesn't. Kimmy now, the race leader. Fearless on the inside. He's going to try to lead the lap. Kimmy does lead the lap.
Incredible drag race to the line. Here comes Alan up into 4th place, battling with NASCAR and Gam back there, as Fear will retake the lead off of turn 2. Does Kimmy have something for him? No, he doesn't. Fear will hold the bottom once again, Agent still sitting there in third. Maybe he's waiting to make his move. We'll see here in the next couple laps.
Agent's really waiting for his time to shine, to make that pass for the lead. Meanwhile, he's still stuck in third. Fearless, very nice blocking on the inside. Kimmy, still second. Agent, third. We have a 3-car battle right now for fourth place. Allen now makes it to fourth. NASCAR Boy is fifth, and Gam Winner is sixth.
Top three is spreading out a little, but the fourth to sixth players are still very close to each other. I think Bruh might have respawned again, as I think he was coming off of pit road there. NASCAR and Gam side by side down the backstretch. Fear with a comfortable lead ahead of Kimmy and Agent still, as the racing has been pretty calm so far.
We know that Bruh, aka Prime, is having a lot of lag issues. Came out pit road, definitely got to fix some damage or something. Fearless still with the race lead. He knows how to defend the position. We know these top three are getting away, but if they start fighting, everybody is going to catch up slowly. Agent is going to try around the outside out of turn 4, side by side with Kimmy. Fearless leads the lap, and Agent gets second.
Look at the momentum you saw there with Agent trying to make a pass on the outside. I gotta compliment him for that attempt on the outside. That was fast. And Agent, he looks like he's gonna try and do it again coming into turns 3 and 4. And Kimmy's gonna make contact with Fear, almost turning him, but Fear will hold him off for another lap.
We saw Fearless sneaking on the backstretch, trying to get Kimmy out of the slipstream. Kimmy now down the inside of turn number 1 and number 2. Out of turn number 2, he comes Kimmy, pushes Fearless wide. Agent now 3 wide down the backstretch into turn 3. Fearless backs off. Agent trying to go for the lead now. Fearless gives a shove to Agent. Here comes Agent down the inside. He makes the pass. He makes a 3-wide pass, and now he is first.
Agent with the pass. So it's like I said the previous lap, but yeah, he is now in the lead with Fearless right behind him and Kimmy in third. But also the 4th and to 6th place cars are also catching up, as Allen could make a pass for third here and on lap 47. And the drag race to the line, Agent will get that lap.
Agent getting some pressure, getting put down pressure with Kimmy. With Fearless now up to the lead, he actually makes the inside pass. He's going to try to get Agent out of the slipstream. He's going to try to back off and keep that inside line. We see Allen, Gam Winner, and Monkey have catched up to these guys. I told them if they keep fighting, they're going to lose time, and now they're there.
Huge battle for the front, heating up, as right now the rest of the field behind 6th place is very spread out. Other than what car's that? Dim has spun out, and Beast has collected him, and that is 2 cars. Dim's car is destroyed as it rolls down the backstretch. Another
wreck for Dim. Very, very. He had a wall clip there. The car was destroyed. Here's our second caution of the day. Fearless is the leader. Kimmy second. Agent third. Gam fourth. Allen fifth. NASCAR Boy 6th, Anthony 7th, from what I presume it's actually set 7th, Anthony 8th, Brown 9th, and we're still waiting on Beast and I believe Dim. Huge wreck, actually. Another crash out of turn 2. I mean, Dim that really likes to crash in that turn or something. What do you think about that, Max? Yeah,
so far, turn 2 has been the calamity corner. And as he's down to his last car. Bruh is also down to his last car as well. And Fear will not go down pit road. Are we pitting next time? I think we are.
Yeah, pits are closed right now. Pits are closed. You have, how many laps have we done? We have done 50 laps right now. 50 laps are, I believe, 248. We're getting closer to the halfway mark. What do you think about the racing right now? What do you think? What is your pick for the race? For the race win?
Yeah, that's right. We never made any picks, so I don't know. It's pretty close, but it's definitely a toss-up between Fear, Kimmy, and Agent. This is a hard choice, but I think for this race, I am going to go once again with Agent. He's just had a lot of success on the faster tracks, especially the ovals, and I think he's going to get it done once again here tonight at Texas.
That sounds reasonable. Yeah, he's been the best car to beat the whole championship, though, as he has a lot of wins, a lot of poles. My pick's actually go with Fearless. I know he can block that inside lane. He knows his strategy, his defensive moves. We know how he can do all of that to defend the race lead. Now, let's see. I think pits are open this lap, and we'll see who comes down pit road. That's going to go with our pit reporter, Marcus.
Marcus?
Marcus, you there?
I apologize for that. I forgot to unmute, but Agent and Game Winner will stay out while everyone pits. The last time they pit was lap 21, and we are right now on lap 50. So, and there's Corey already out in the back. Fearless, and I believe Fearless will get the race off pit road with Kimmy in second and Corey in third.
Yeah, that was very beneficial for Fearless. He was already running the top 3, and now we just got a new fresh set of tires, which is definitely not what Agent wanted to see, as he did not pit during that sequence. So it'll be a tough battle between him and Fearless coming to the next restart.
We'll see. Gam Winner actually stayed out and now to P2. I mean, he has been mid-pack all race. Hopefully he can show some of that speed he might have on that car. I think what is green this time? I think this is green this time. Green this time. We're getting for the restart of the race. Everybody bunched together. We'll see what happens in the restart.
Saw Anthony going wide there. We haven't talked about him much. I'm curious what he'll do during this race, but either way, we are coming to the green as Agent will lead the field. And here we go. Green flag once again at Texas.
Coming into turn 1.
Is this another even lap? Yep, it is. Lap 52. Agent will... Actually, Agent got a really good restart there. He is far from Gam. And it'll be an easy first lap of the restart for him as they're spread out in the back. Brown, Dim, and a few other cars. Agent will lead.
As you have said, Agent with a very nice restart has gotten about half a second jump in front of Gam and everybody else. We have currently Alan trying to get that P3 from Fearless. I think from what I remember, Alan did pit with Fearless. Coming out of turn 4, Alan is still third. Agent leads another lap.
Alan got a bit into the grass there. He'll keep it going, holding off that 4th place car of Fearless, as they're mostly single file. But here comes Fearless, going to try and make his way around Alan for 3rd place. He has the bottom, so he does have sort of an advantage. Can Alan clear him? No, he won't. Fearless will take 3rd place, and I think that's Beast and Zed, who are side by side in the back.
I do believe Gam is slowly catching up Agent right now. He has pulled away from these guys, Alan, Kimmy, and Fearless. Kimmy's trying to regain some positions and eventually catch up to Gam and maybe Agent to pass for lead. Agent leads again.
Yeah, what I was going to say, what a move by Kimmy. He couldn't pass Fearless there that lap, but he will now, as he'll take 3rd place. Fears might go to the bottom. I'm not sure. I don't know if something happened with Beast back there. Apparently not. But either way, we stay green, and Agent will continue to lead.
Agent still continuing to lead. We have seen the pack now spread. A lot of different race pace here. Alan hits the outside wall. That monkey NASCAR boy with a lot of damage on that car. He has to respawn his car. No caution has been given. I don't know if Race Director is going to put it out, but Agent leads another lap.
Yeah, NASCAR boy lost a right rear, I think. And that'll put him way behind. He'll lose a lap, and we will stay green, which is definitely not what he wanted to see either. Agent still with a huge lead, but Gam is slowly making his way up. He could be a challenger to Agent this race.
I said it before, Gam could show us some race pace right now, some muscle, but Agent still with the lead. Well, that turn 2 was really hard for some drivers. We have seen 3 wrecks. All of our wrecks have been there out of turn 2. I don't know what's wrong with them, but Agent leads another lap. Gam close behind.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier, turn 2 seems to be the calamity corner here this race. There's some pretty strong racing going on in the back, but right now it's mostly single file for the top 6. As the main show right now, I'd say, is between Dim and Brown, who could have a bit of a scuffle here in the next couple laps.
Gam still in those 3/10 of Agent. Kimmy's 3rd, Fearless 4th. Alan and Anthony right now fighting. I haven't seen a lot of Anthony lately until right now. He's trying to fight Alan. He is slowly losing time to Alan now, and his pack is spread now. Very spread. We'll see if they can catch up to each other and have a minute to this fight for all the positions.
There is some really hard racing in the back between Bruh, Beast, and Zed. We could see another crash here. Bruh's been involved in a few accidents this race. But right now, they get off of turn 2 safely. Agent is still the leader, and Gam is falling back a little bit. Kimmy is in 3rd.
It looks like Gam is slowly losing time. Everybody's losing time right now. Kimmy and Fearless are not helping each other by fighting each other. Fearless now on the inside. Drive Kimmy all the way up to the track. Down the backstretch into turn 3. Fearless still on the inside. Kimmy looks to have a better run on the outside. Is he going to keep 3rd place? He looks to keep 3rd place across the line.
Yeah, Fearless trying to make an attempt for that 3rd place spot. I gotta say, with the way the field is spread out right now, we could have some green flag pit stops. And this might be our longest green flag stint of the race. But right now, it's mostly just 2-car or single-car packs, as Brown and Dim are racing a little hard.
Gam still losing a lot of time. He might not have that machine on him. Kimmy slides, hits Fearless. He saves it. What a save out of turn 2. He almost becomes one of the victims of turn 2. He saves it on the backstretch. We still have a lot of pack not assembling as Agent leads another.
Agent showing why he's the fastest car of the race. Still leading and still keeping his pace. He hasn't lost the lead like Kimmy. And right now, he is still very comfortably in 1st, as Gam is struggling to catch up with him.
All right, Agent still with the lead. We know Gam is losing a lot of time. Fearless might catch up to him. Then lapse time, he actually scrapes that outside turn 2 wall. We have a lot of pack spread. The pack's very spread. Kimmy now on the inside of Fearless. Fearless has to let him by. Agent still leading. We have a little bit of battle between Brown and Bruh.
Yeah, that is Brown in the back, along with Dim. It's really our only 3-car pack right now, as Brown will make a pass on Brown. Up at the front, it is Gam, still trying to chase them down, but still a pretty heated battle between Fearless and Kimmy, as Agent will lead lap 68.
Agent showing his dominancy over everybody in the field, still leading. Gam slowly got some time there in the last 2 laps. He went from almost being a 2nd behind to now 3/10 behind. Fearless still with the 3rd place. Kimmy drives up high, loses a lot of time. Agent leads yet another lap.
That's a pretty interesting word to use, dominancy. But anyways, yeah, the dominance definitely fits the word with Agent right now, or at least during these past few laps, maybe 10, I'm not sure. But right now, the field is very spread out in single file. Feels almost like a NASCAR 550 horsepower package race. But either way, Agent still continuing his dominance.
We have gotten away from those pack racing, those incredible battles, and now we have spread around. Everybody in the field spread. Looks to have only the battles at the back with Bruh and them now. Anthony is trying to catch up to Alan. Everybody's trying to catch up to each other and pass each other, but Agent's still leading. Gam's second. Fearless is third. Fearless has actually pulled away from Kimmy. Agent leads lap number 70.
Yeah, and right now, there's still a pretty heated battle going on with the last 5 cars in the field. Brown and Beast are side by side, and Bruh just recently made a pass on Dimtrios the previous lap. I'd keep an eye out for those cars. It could lead to another caution, but I'm only speculating. Agent leads once again.
Laps are ticking down slowly but surely. A lot of laps ticking. This race is getting boring right now. I mean, I feel definitely that spread right now. Gam is not losing yet, gaining any time. Fearless might be catching Gam. He might be catching Gam. But he's definitely catching him as he's pulling away from Kimmy. Agent leads yet another lap.
Yeah, I'm hearing in chat that apparently NASCAR Boy 90 disconnected. His power went out, and he is not on the track right now. He just disappeared. That was very strange and unfortunate for that Penske car of NASCAR Boy 90. But either way, it's not a caution.
Look, Monkey, aka NASCAR Boy, with his power cut off. I mean, I don't know if Bubble or race director will join back. It's not racing right now. Agent still with the lead. Fearless does look to be catching to Gam as Gam is losing time. Kimmy's also losing time. Nobody is actually catching up with each other. Dim's actually fighting at the back.
The field is very spread out. There's really nothing to see here as they continue to just log laps around the track. Really, the only interesting thing right now is just those last 5 place cars, as they're the closest that any car is right now, with Bruh being at the front of it all. Beast might challenge Dimtrios, but we'll see.
Agent takes down another lap. It's lap 76. He takes down. Fearless slowly catching up. Not even 10th that last lap. Yeah, those last 5 are definitely having a battle of their lives with Bruh, Dim, and Beast at the front. Agent crossing the line makes another lap to his book.
Agent continues to dominate. Right now, there could be something here with Beast, as Beast will go to the bottom to try and pass Dimtrios. And Beast will make the pass for, I think, 8th. And there's some side-by-side racing here with Alan and Kimmy. And Alan will take 4th.
I mean, it's really getting boring right now. Fearless has catch up to Gam. He's going to try to make that position to 2nd and maybe catch up to Agent. Gam losing a lot of time. Alan and Kimmy also losing a lot of time. Alan now to 4th. Agent takes out another lap number 79.
Mm-hmm. So this race is very long, and it's not even lap 100 yet. Jeez. But either way, Agent is still at the front of it all. Fearless has finally caught up to Gam, finally. And we could see a battle for 2nd here heat up as Agent leads lap 80.
These laps are really going fast with these cars going above 210 miles an hour. Fearless now at the back of Gam is gonna try to make up the position. He scrapes the wall. Turn 2. He's still gonna wait until next lap, but he scraped the wall and does have enough run to make it out in turn 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, has a little bit of a run, trying to kill it down the inside across the line. Agent leads another lap.
Fearless made contact there with Gam. I saw Fear bump the back of Gam, and Gam got a little loose and slid up. Fearless will move into second place. And as I said earlier, Agent didn't pit. He didn't pit at all. So Agent has much older tires compared to Fearless, and Fearless is going to use those newer tires to his advantage as he is chasing down that red machine of Agent. And there are some pitters on pit road.
We go out to the pit reporter, Marcus. Marcus, you there? Marcus, you there?
He's sleepy.
My bad.
Were you sleeping?
I'm so sorry. Anyway, Kimi and Gam were to the pits. They're finally out now, but they're the first to pit in the green flag pit stops.
Shortest pit reporter, thing ever.
Yeah.
But either way, Agent might have to come in for pits, which is a good thing for Fearless. And yep, there he is.
Back to our pit reporter, Marcus.
And Agent, the most dominant car of this race, comes down to pit road now, along with Brown too. And as of right now, only 2 cars will stay in pits.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible what's
Agent,
happened the last times.
Agent might go a lap down. He will. Agent is now a lap down, and that'll give Fearless a strong lead. We'll see how many laps it'll be until Fearless has to pit, because he did pit earlier, but Agent now has a fresh set of tires. Agent and Alan are side by side.
As my buddy said, Agent and Ellen still are fighting right now to catch up to Fearless. Agent a lap down. He has to get his lap back. Fearless will definitely come in the next 10 laps. We know he pitted before, and will definitely pit in the next couple of laps. Fearless still leads another lap.
A little bit of hard racing between the Penske teammates of Zed and Beast, as Zed will make a little bit of contact with Beast as they go down turn 2 and now into the backstretch. Fearless still with a ginormous lead in a very spread out pack, and he will lead lap 88 in the Firestone 600 at Texas.
That strategy that Fearless has is really working out right now. He put the dominant car of Agent, which has led most of the laps, a lap down with the other 3 cars, Brown, Kimi, and Gam. He will definitely pit, as I already said, pit, and he's actually coming down pit road. Here comes Marcus.
And I want to say the second most dominant car now pitting. There's about 5 more. I believe 5 more people who still need a pit. Maybe even 6 in this field.
Ooh, that was some hard contact between Brown and Kimi there, as Fearless will lead lap 90. No, Alan. I messed up. Anyways, receded?
Yep. Alan. Who could have guessed? He's currently our leader. If I remember correctly, he actually pitted with Fearless on this last stop and might actually pit this lap. He doesn't actually. Stays out. Agent is now still a lap behind. Alan crosses.
All right. Lap 92. Alan is still the leader, but he does have a lapped car in front of him. And right now, Anthony is in his highest position so far, but it will be taken away by Fearless, who will move ahead of him. He doesn't gain any positions, actually. He's still a lap down.
our most dominant cars are actually a lap behind. Agent is actually in front of Alan. Alan still with those old tires. He scrapes the wall of turn 2. As you already said, Anthony up to P2 is best position of the race. 24K still stays south. Incredible strategy by them. I don't know if it would work out.
Yeah, Alan is still leading. I'm not sure if Alan pitted. I'm pretty sure he didn't. I'm not sure. But either way, Alan is still leading along with Anthony, who's in the highest position he's been all race. In probably the most boring way too, but that's just me.
I mean, these green flag stops are definitely shuffling the field. We're seeing Alan and Anthony. Guys at the back, right now at the front, we have B, who qualified last right now in P4. We have Bro in P3. After all of those wrecks, being last and constantly lapped, he's actually now P3. A lot of racing right now around the pack. A lot of pit stops.
Alan still leads, lap 96 of 248. Jeez. We're almost on lap 100, though. And right now, Alan is just gone. He has a 2-second lead over Anthony Anderson. And the next car behind is about 5 seconds behind the leader. So very spread out.
Right now, our current race leader, 24K, still leads. 2 seconds and a half in front of Anthony. Fearless with that fresh rubber gun in front of Anthony. Agent slowly pulling away from 24K. Actually, 24K's name is actually not Alan. I forgot. It's Corey Wilson. We call him Corey right now. My bad. Sorry for those named drivers, but he crosses the line and gains another lap.
Alan's still leading. God, there's really nothing to commentate about. This is making me sleepy. But either way, Alan is doing what Agent did a few laps ago, where he just led every single lap for about a good portion of the race, as we come to lap 100 very soon.
24K, aka Corey Wilson, now leads yet another lap. This race is getting actually boring to commentate. You have some little two-car battles. We have a 2-car battle between Kimmy and Gam winner. Aside from that, 24K leads another lap.
Yeah, and a caution could definitely mix up this race and make it less boring. But either way, Alan still continues to lead lap after lap. We are now in the triple digits of this race finally, as Brown and Beast are doing something. They're racing side by side in turns 3 and 4. And that's about it. Alan will lead.
Yeah, winner gets in front of Kimmy. Kimmy to the outside restraining wall. Barely hits it. No damage. We're going to have a 3-car battle right now between Beast, Brown, and Sed. The field really got shuffled with those laps, and here comes 24K on pit road, or pit road market.
And finally, Corey comes down pit road. He's running on a way different strategy than most of the other guys, or most of the dominant guys. Let's just see where he will be. Max?
Yeah, and Alan will get out. Maybe not a lap down. I'm not sure. Oh, and Fearless rams into the back of him. There goes Fear. They don't crash, but that could have been bad. And wow, like I said, that could have been bad. Reese didn't commentate this lap for some reason, but either way, Anthony is now the leader. His first lap led of the day. He's racing side by side with Alan. There's a little bit of contact there in the back between Gam and Kimmy. And Alan is holding up Anthony, as Anthony will lead lap 104 of 248.
these guys, Fearless and 24K, are trying to just pull away from Anthony. Trying to get there right now on the lead lap, but Anthony's right behind them. Anthony, his highest position right now in this race, P1. He's now a race leader. In the next laps, couple of laps, everybody who hasn't pitted in a long time will definitely come down pit road as Anthony leads lap number 105.
Anthony could be the next taker to go down pit road, but as of now, he continues to lead in this race. He was pretty irrelevant in the first portion of this race, but right now he's putting that Avaya card to use and continuing to lead laps here as some lap cars battle it out in front of him between Fearless and Allen.
Turn 1, turn 2 now. Anthony really trying to take down laps. Hopefully his strategy will work out. I don't know if anyone else has pitted, but Agent now crossing the line of 24K Fearless, following behind on the lead lap. Anthony leads lap 107.
All right, well, apparently I made a scoring error. 24K is just 24K. I swear there was someone else here who had the name Allen. Could be Agent, I'm not sure. I forgot.
It was Bruh. My bad. It was Bruh. Bruh's name's out.
Really? All right. Well, that's my fault, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, 24K. Still a lap down, by the way, but Anthony's still the leader.
They're just trying to take down the laps, trying to see whenever the car tries to give out. Anthony still looks to be in good shape, as he's still with Fearless and 24K. 24K is past Fearless. Second car behind is Bruh, aside from Anthony, and Beast is third.
For some reason, in the C Sports chat, there was a failed assassination on Donald Trump. Wow. Anyways, just gonna point out some real life news because that's probably gonna lead to some bad things happening after that. Anthony is still the leader, and nothing has changed really. That's all I could say.
Right now, the race has been very far different from what the first 50 laps or so were, or whatever the restarts were. Right now, everybody's spread. The whole field, part of the field is getting lapped. Part of the field is on the lead lap, but almost getting close to lap. Anthony out of turn 4 right now, still leading the race, still trying to make that car work with those old tires.
Yeah, Anthony is still leading, and the deficit is getting larger as Anthony had a 3-second lead. Now it's down to 4 seconds. And right now the second place car is Beast, followed by Zed. And they're pretty close to each other, so we could see some racing between them, but either way.
We're going to have a battle for 9th right now, which is Gam and Kimmy right now. A lot of our faster cars are trapped 1 lap down or getting close to being a lap down. Not a lot happening aside from the little battle Gam and Kimmy are having. Anthony leads lap 113.
Yeah, Ant has a pretty big lead. But I think when he comes into pit road this time, that'll give the lead to Beast. Right now, this race has become more about pit strategy than it has been actual pack racing. But even so, yeah, here comes Anthony. Anthony will pit. Marcus?
And Anthony has stayed out longer than anyone else. And then now we have 4 more drivers still needing to pit. And this gives Beast the lead.
Thank you for the information. Beast, as my pit reporter Parkus has said, has now taken the lead. Set behind, Bruh is 3rd, Dim is 4th, and Anthony's 5th. Bruh actually goes down pit road. Marcus again.
And Bruh almost missed. I believe Bruh missed the commitment cone. But I'm not sure what rules there are about that. But unfortunate for him.
It's apparently a battle for P4 going on. I'm not sure where, though. I think it's Dim? But I don't know. I'll see a Beast is pitting now.
And that leaves about 2 more drivers still needing to pit.
Right now, everybody who has stayed out longer is flying around like flies into a fly trap into pit road. Seth is definitely the next guy to come into pit road. Brown and Dim are still left. Seth almost misses pit road. Marcus again.
And there's, one more. Dim still needs to pit, and after Dim, it'll of course cancel out, or it'll be green flag pit stops will be done.
Zed had an aggressive entrance down there, but apparently it's Dim Trios now who leads the race. No, but Dim is pitting now. You were saying, Marcus?
And that will end green flag pit stops once he's out.
Okay.
Agent now, I think, is going to take the lead now from Dim. Agent with a, I don't know, I don't think it's a blessing in disguise, might actually be their strategy. Agent comes out in front, like about 4 seconds in front of Fearless, the second place car right now. Alan, 24K follows behind, Gam follows behind in 5th, and that's our top 5 right now. Agent leads this lap.
Yeah, the stars line up there for Agent. He is now the leader of this race. And we are approaching the halfway point of this race, finally. This has been our longest green flag run. The last time, I think, involved... I think it was Dim Trios who was the last to pit. I'm not sure, though. But either way, that has been a very long green flag race. As Agent will lead.
Agent leads yet another lap for him. He's definitely closer to that race win as anybody else right now. That's Corey Wilson, aka 24K, right now. Up to second. Fearless is trailing behind him, trying to make that second place, or maybe they can try help each other to reach Agent right now. Agent leads another.
Yeah. Agent is gone, but I'd say the show here right now is between Alan and Fearless, who are right next to each other. I'm not sure. I think Fear might be playing it safe, just riding the back of 24K, and 24K will continue to hold off that third place car of Fearless.
We got confirmation on Natural Boy aka Monkey. He does have his power. He has his power back. He's gonna try and boot up his PC again. Let's see if race directors decide to give him let him join again the race. Brown or only car lap down. Agent ticks down another lap number 123.
And we have officially reached the halfway point of this race. Thank the Lord, we've made it this far, and Agent is still the leader by about an entire straightaway. And right now, the field is extremely spread out, and that's exactly what Agent wants to see as he leads lap 124.
We finally have passed the halfway mark. Monkey says he won't make it. We'll see if he actually does. Right now, still battling behind. Not battling, they might be helping each other catch up. 3 seconds between first place and second place. Fearless is going to try down the inside right now. 24K.
Oh.
He bumps him up the track. Side by side, Fearless actually decides to give him the space, and they're back into their respective position.
Hard contact between them. Both of them know that if they crash, that will mix up this whole race. Maybe. We could have another long green flag stint, but I'm not sure. This race could devolve into chaos at any moment with just the loss of a single tire or wing or anything.
Agent still with the race lead. I mean, what can we say? Agent, very dominant car right now. The best car in the field right now. His strategy has been perfect. He's still leading the race, and he's going to take down lap 127.
Another 2-car pack behind, that is Gam and Kimmy. Gam and Kimmy are about in the same spot as Alan and Fearless, just in lower positions. Kimmy gave a bump to Gam there, and Gam will slide up into the wall off of turn 2. And right now, that'll about do it for lap 128 of this race, as the field stays the same.
We know Agent is pulling a weight right now. From last time I said he was 3 seconds ahead of second became Fearless. He has now pulled a 6/10 now. I mean, if both of them work each other better, they might catch up Agent in the next coming laps. Agent leads lap 129.
Agent still with the lead. He is around 2 corners ahead of the pack. I'm not sure who will break first, Kimmy and Gam or Fearless and 24K. It's about the same right now. Fearless and 24K are side by side, coming off of turn 4.
Agent leads yet another lap 130 to his name, to his credit right now. No battles. I was gonna say any battles, no battles in the whole track. There is a battle. It's Gam and Kimmy right now. Kimmy almost hits the back of Gam. Kimmy really wants that position. Gam slows down on the inside, tries to defend the position. Agent leads lap 131.
Agent continuing his dominance on lap 132. Still mostly the same, but a pretty heated battle between Kimmy and Gam. And Kimmy will just he'll just slam right into the back of Gam. That'll slow him down a little bit. He's still right there with Gam. And Agent will lead another lap.
Agent really showing his that his pulls and his wins definitely mean something. Still with the race lead, leads lap 132 right now. I mean lap 133, led last lap 132. Fearless now in front of 24K, trying to make it work. Agent leads lap 133.
Oh, some wheel contact between Kimmy and Gam there. That could have been really bad for the both of them. It would have been the first caution of the race since the previous one that happened, I don't know how many laps ago. And it would have been the first off of turn 4 and not turn 2. But they keep it going for now as Agent continues to riff off laps. I'm not sure who else could get most laps led other than him.
We know Kimmy loves Gam's rear. I mean,
Ayo.
I don't know. He's really getting into the back of Gam. As I'm getting some information right now, Agent is on the wrong strategy. We'll have to pit earlier than anybody else.
So we could have another pit window this race? Splendid. Anyways, Kimmy and Gam are still battling pretty hard, but I'm not sure if it's enough for them to crash or anything. I mean, they have a lot of space in between each other. And right now, Fearless and Alan are playing it safe as they spread out a little bit. I call them
Fearless. Neither 24K nor Fearless have been close to closing the gap on Agent. They're actually losing time, and Agent just pulling away almost a 4-second gap to second, which is Fearless. If I'm corrected, yes, I'm correct. Fearless is still second place. Agent leads lap 137.
24K was nearly on the bumper of Fearless right there as they continue to just be cars or something. I don't know what else to say here. Agent's just gone. He is far away from this track for now, and there's really nothing else to say other than the battles between Fearless and 24K and Kimmy and Gam, as Agent will lead lap 138.
All right, so we know Agent has to pit earlier. This could mean he can be shuffled back and actually be put a lap down or even 2 laps down, depending on whenever he pits or whenever he decides to go, as long as he wants to go. In other words, most of the field is on 2 stops. There are a couple of cars like Dim that can finish on 1 stop. Let's see who wins off strats.
It's now lap 140 of this race. We're slowly approaching on 100 laps to go in around 10 laps, I think, or 9. I'm not sure. But either way, we're slowly getting there. I'm not sure what happened. I think that's NASCAR boy who rejoined, maybe.
NASCAR boy is back on track, back to the race. He finally rejoins. We know his power cut off. He's gonna no merging, just go. He's gonna be 2 laps down right now. Let's see if a caution happens. Something happens. So he can gain his laps back. Agent leaps lap number 141.
Still mostly the same right now. NASCAR boy is 2 laps down. And really the only interesting thing I can watch is Gam and Kimmy. But even then, they've pulled apart from each other. As Kimmy is well ahead of Gam. Gam will hit the wall. That will break his momentum. As Agent continues to lead and dominate this race.
We'll see what
Gam's
Agent does with his strategy. Somebody's spitting. There goes Marcus.
Marcus, wake
Marcus,
up.
you there? Marcus,
Wake up,
Marcus,
buddy.
you there? Marcus, you there?
Sorry. Wait, who? Anyway, I believe, yeah. So Gam winner in pits. I don't know if you guys said this, but a bunch of people are on 2 stops from what their word is, and only one person, which is Dim, is on 1.
Oh, here comes Brown. Whoa, dang. Brown had to brake hard there to not careen into the back of Gam. That could have been really bad. But even then, that means we won't have a caution. And we had a near miss there on turn 2. There's more cars down pit road. Marcus?
And Kimmy on pit road. The second car to pit in this second stop. Green flag pit stop, I believe. I don't know.
The race shaping up to be a strategy winner right now. Agent is currently leading lap 146. Fearless with now the 4-second gap, as I said before. The gap is now 4 seconds between Agent and Fearless. 24K is now a little bit. 24K to Anthony is more at about 4 seconds more.
You keep commentating. It's lap 147. All right. Well, let's take a moment to thank our title sponsor of this race, Firestone, the tire supplier of the Verizon INDYCAR series. Thank you, Firestone, for helping fund this race and helping put on this show for us. As Asian continues to lead on lap 148 of the race. Coming off of turn 4, still with a ginormous lead as we enter lap 149.
We know Agent is on a very, very different strategy. I don't know if it'll work out in the end for him. He's obviously pulling big gaps right now. 4 seconds and a half from Fearless now, almost 5 seconds from third, and 10 seconds, almost 10 seconds from Anthony. Ancient now to the pits, Marcus.
And the most dominant car in the pits, from what I believe, from what I just think, I think he still has maybe a slight chance to win. But again, he might have a... Crap, I messed it up. My fault.
There's a battle for the lead heating up on lap 150. There's less than 100 laps to go in this race. Fear rode the back of 24K there, and 24K will lead lap 150.
The leader has changed now. 24K and Fearless are now our leaders. Anthony still about 4 seconds and a half behind. Here comes the leaders. Asian comes out pit road now to turn 3. Here they come, the leaders. Could they possibly lap Agent? Agent with the new rubber. We'll see what happens. Out of turn 4, 24K is still leading. He leaves lap 151.
Brown was pitting there. He's out of his pit stall now. As right now, there is a battle for the lead happening. And Allen and Fearless, looks like they're doing what they were doing before when Agent was leader. Just playing it safe, sort of, but still fighting for position sometimes as 24K continues to lead.
I don't know if it's possible for them to catch up to Agent, possibly put him a lap down. But Anthony is still losing time. You can see the left car of NASCAR board, aka Monkey, into turn 3, 2 laps down, actually. Or the car 2 laps down is Brown, which he actually got those 2 laps down by himself and not because of something else happening.
24K still the leader. Fearless is going to swing to the bottom. They stay a little apart from each other, still playing it safe. As the laps are winding down, we're getting closer to the end of this race. But even so, there's still a long way to go. Oh, and Fearless is pitting.
And Fearless, which has ran with Corey most of the race, is in pit this time. And I think we should expect a few more to come in the next 4 laps. But, yeah.
Fear will come out of pit road a lap down as he'll get passed by Corey. And 24K has really no competition. He could just keep running laps around this track, and that's about it. Right now, the second place car is 4 seconds behind, and the third place car is 10 seconds behind. So, it's going to be pretty boring for these next couple laps. Fearless is paying again. I think he had to serve a penalty or something. I'm not sure.
I think he sped into pit road. Marcus?
I believe so too. It is a drive-through for Fearless, so that's gonna severely ruin him.
Yeah, that's gonna jeopardize Fearless's run because, I mean, even if a caution came out, actually, yeah, he'd have to hope for a caution to come out if he wants to get back into this race. But even so, he could be put to the back either way. But yeah, not helpful for Fearless at all. As the field stays spread out, and on lap 158, it's actually been the most spread out this whole race. There's not a single 2-car pack, no joke. So yeah,
No battles.
Yeah, there's no battles. It's just single car, very spread out, nothingness. So I guess we could just chat about whatever, unless someone spins out on a corner.
I mean, yeah, we have absolutely nobody close to each other. I only see Beast and Bruh. I mean, close behind. Really big, huge gaps. Gaps above 4 seconds each. We actually can talk about current point standings. Actually, we could talk about how this race could affect the current point standings.
I mean, yeah. With the position Agent is in right now, he's kind of okay. He's just in mid-pack. So, I think he'll be fine. I'm not sure how much of a damper this will put on his points run. I haven't checked the standings in a while. But even so, there's actually a battle going on now between Anthony or Kimmy. Maybe not. Anthony backed down there a little bit.
I mean, what can we think about this? I mean, they're trying to help each other out, trying to give space to each other, maybe catch up to each other. 34K leads with lap 162 right now. Our current standings are like this. The number 17 of Khaled is our current points leader, barely of Agent by 4 points. And Agent is 1 point ahead of Fearless, which is in third. Our top 5 is for point standing is Brown, 4th is Anthony, 3rd is Fearless, 2nd is Agent, and 1st is Khaled.
Is our points leader here?
Khaled is Kimmy.
Alright, yeah. So Kimmy is the points leader, and is Kimmy in a higher position? No, he's not. Kimmy is one position lower than Agent, so Kimmy is on the wrong side of the point spectrum right now. But it's only by one spot, though, so it's pretty close.
I mean, if we, I don't know how far Agent and Kimmy are from each other. Might be like more than 5 seconds between each other. I believe Kimmy is another part of the track, meanwhile, Agent is another part of the track. We'll see what happens. 24K keeps on gaining time and leaving Anthony, the second place car, behind, almost 9 seconds in front of him. Almost the whole field behind 24K, almost 10 seconds behind him. 24K leads lap 165.
All right. I guess since there's not really any racing going on, I might as well add that I'm assuming that the studio broadcasting this race right now is C Sports, and I'm not sure. I think C Sports is based in Pennsylvania, right?
Yes, Gene said.
Don't you think it's a little odd that the Trump assassination attempt happened in Pennsylvania, East Pennsylvania too?
I mean, I don't know. We're not like politics in here. 24K now.
There's nothing.
Second lead.
There's nothing else to talk about. It's just spread out, boring racing. The only way a caution could happen is if a bunch of cars regroup or something.
Yeah, we definitely need like a miracle to get everybody catched up to each other and to get packed up. 24K is still gaining time. I mean, he's actually coming down pit road. Marcus?
And it was a long run ever since the last car pit. Now Corey's going to come to pit road, and this will put, I believe, Anthony to the lead with about 5 cars remaining to pit.
All right, it is now lap 169. Nice. 24K legs at pit road. And Beast, who has been in the back for a lot of this race, is now at the front. Oh, and there's a car spinning. That was NASCAR boy. He rammed into the back of 24K, but he'll keep it going. That was a pretty sick drift by him.
Beast or 12 qualifier, our last car in qualifying. He qualified last, now to the lead. Sounds like a Anthony story right now. He's still leading out of turn 4. Anthony actually fighting with Bruh, third place car.
Now lap 171. Corey, this is Corey is in 7th right now. And yeah. This is Rasida's lap to commentate, but I guess I'll commentate lap 172 too, as Beast is still the leader. And there could be some competition, actually, after so long, because Bruh is only 1 second behind him. So it is possible for Bruh to catch up to Beast and have a little 2-car battle, maybe 3 if Anthony can catch up as well. And Beast will Beast will lead lap 172.
I mean, Beast, I can see right now the stats about his speed and his brakes and acceleration. He's definitely having some problems in 3 and 4, going very slow. He's actually losing a lot of time to Bruh. Bruh coming in hot right now. If they get close together and pit together, we can actually have a very good fight for the first position. Beast leads lap 173.
Yeah, Bruh's going to have to hope that Beast is slow on these laps, because that's really the only way he'll maybe make it to the front, because they've been spread out in equal distance these past few laps, but even so, just washing up on a corner could change things. There actually is a battle going on between Anthony and Zed now, which could be the focal point here.
I mean, Bro now loses a lot, some type of time. He was gaining time on Beast. Beast decides to gain some time to keep that healthy lead from him. About half a straightaway, half a turn in front of Bruh. In the closing laps right now, in the next 10 laps, they could go into pit road, but we'll see.
Anthony is falling behind Zed now. Our chance at a 2-car battle is drifting away. But Anthony, maybe not. He could catch back up to Zed, and we could have some racing. Oh, but Zed washed up on turns 3 and 4, and that'll put Anthony and Zed side by side.
I mean, But can we see? Bruh gains time, then loses time. Will this cycle repeat yet again? I don't know. It could. It couldn't. We could see B in this lap. We could see him come the next 10 laps. I don't know. But he's still going to lead this race. Bruh is actually catching up to him. Less than a straight as Kimmy leads lap 177.
And we are coming to just 70 laps to go in this race. We are on the home stretch. And just earlier, Brown had shoved Anthony out of the way on turn 4 for a position, but I don't think it matters anyway because Brown is 2 laps down still.
Very spread out racing right now. I don't know how this will work out. This strat race didn't look like it before. I thought we were gonna have pack racing, but we are not having pack racing. It's more of a strategy race. It's actually more funner to think about every single strategy every card could have. We could see, like, I don't know, maybe Anthony win this race if something, a miracle happens or a strategy works out.
Yeah, and right now, Bruh actually is starting to gain on Beast, but I think Beast might be pitting here with the way he's slowing down. And I don't think he is, yeah. Beast, I think Bruh is just slowly gaining on Beast.
As I said before, I mean, he catches up. He catches up. Then he slows down. I don't know what consistency Bruh has. Beast actually lets off a lot in turn 3. Bruh catched up a lot. Is now about 3/10 behind. Bruh actually goes to the pits. Marcus.
And that is second place to pits. I think everyone's just doing saving strategies now. I think Beast is probably going to come in soon too, but I guess time will tell.
Well, that'll leave Beast to be by himself for a while.
What can we say right now? Beast slowly putting other cars lap down. We have seen before with the last before these green flag stops, the past ones, how HN cycled back into the lead, but now, I mean, he got dropping bad because of that strategy. Beast now has a 5.5-second lead in front of Zed, the second place car, and Zed has about a 2-second lead from them. Yeah, but almost 2-second lead in front of them.
Anthony came off of pit road. That'll give him a full clean set of tires. And Zed is almost 6 seconds behind Beast. And Beast is pitting.
And that's the leader. I'm surprised. No, I'm not even surprised. No. This just leaves Zed and Dim. Dim was the latest to pit, so I don't think he'll be coming anytime soon. Maybe in the next 20 laps.
Okay, let's see right now. I mean, from what I'm seeing right now, everybody's with his own stop. Oh, Zed actually comes out pit road. Marcus?
And right as I was saying, Zed. Yeah, Zed in pit road. That leaves Dim now out. The only one who hasn't pit, but there's Agent 3 seconds or 4 seconds behind.
What do we think about this? Currently, thinking about everybody's running their own race. I mean, at this point, it looks like everybody's trying to. They're already calculated with practice or whatever. I mean, did that with practice laps they ran, with stints they run in practice. They could probably make a strategy with all the tire wear they have, and they could just calculate. They might be hitting certain laps. They might. That's why they're running long or maybe short. I don't know, but Agent's like the first car to always come into the green flag pits. I don't know how they'll work out. I don't know if he'll make it. I don't know how he'll approach it, but we'll see.
Something happened to Agent. I was gonna say Agent lost his front wing and damaged his nose cone. I'm not sure when this incident happened, but yeah, that could cost him a respawn. But I'm not sure. It definitely leaves his front wheels open to damage.
We know that turn number 2 is very harsh with driver at the start of the race. Oh, wait, who's that on the apron? That's Gam. What happened to him?
I think he crashed.
He might have crashed or something. He was on the apron in turn number 2 and 1. Did he have any wrecked, or I don't know. Maybe lag. I don't know what is happening. He jumps out of his car.
Oh, he lagged.
Yeah, he's having lag. Unfortunate for Gam, he wasn't. I mean, his race, his highs and lows. I don't know how. I don't know if he'll come back to the race. We'll see. But right now, Dim is actually coming down pit road. Marcus?
And Dim, final one to pit. That I think ends green flag pit stops. So I believe Agent really just has to keep it going and hope for nothing.
All right.
As I said before, Agent always cycles as first. Agent now leads lap 191. He's back into the lead. I don't know if he'll make it, though. What do you think about that, Max?
Yeah, I got some intel that Agent won't make it to the end. He's going to have to come in at some point. So it's still really anyone's game and who can make it to the end. So, and it'll definitely, it's like Bubble said some moments ago, that a long green flag finish would be nice, because we haven't really had that. So either way, this could be a pretty entertaining finish in another way through a pit window.
I just want to say something. Let's think about this real quick. Every time they pit, Agent is the first. But who is last? Dim comes into pit road as the last car in for a stop. He could possibly win this if his strategy works out. There's a lot of strategies in the field, but we can see some consistency on who goes in first and who goes in last. We have known Din comes as the last car in. Agent's still leading. He's probably going to come in the next couple of 20 laps or so. He might have to repair the damage in his front nose cone. It's hanging right there, no front wing. I don't know how it'll make him worse. I don't know, but I don't even see the piece of debris. I don't know where it might be. That also happened to Beast, if I remember, early in the race. We had that piece of debris down the back stretch.
Mm-hmm. As we come to lap 196, Agent is still leading. Really, his only competitor is a lapped car, Zed. And it's all well and good for Agent right now, but he's still going to have to come in no matter what. But right now, he is just chilling and relaxing up at the front. The 5-second lead over 24K.
Looks like we have somebody in. That's Kimmy. Marcus?
And Kimmy did not see you pit. That you can expect more people to now pit because of Kimmy pitting. So just expect more people.
Kimmy, I think this is our first car into the new pit window for green flag pit stops. Agent is staying out still. He has a 5-second lead in front of 24K, and we'll see what gap 24K has to Bro, which is definitely a big one. Might be plus 10 seconds. And it's definitely above 10 seconds right now. Asian coming out of turn 4. It is 20 seconds, the gap to second to third. This race is really, really spread out.
It's your lap. We are coming down to lap 200 of 248. There it is. Agent will lead
Our
lap
final
200.
A lot of has happened this race, Max. What do you think about it? Last 48 laps, think something big can happen?
Probably. I mean, there could be an incident on pit road. I mean, there were a few occasions where a car that was coming off of... a car into the wall, and there's a caution!
It's
Caution
Brown!
on lap 200.
Brown into the wall. Huge wreck. That's definitely out of turn 4.
Oh.
First crash out of turn 4. It was turn 2 we were talking about. Now it's turn 4. It's brother. Brown with that front damage, no nose cone, and that rear tire shredded. It is definitely a huge implications for the race. Everybody packed up together. We know the start of the race, all the restarts, everyone is packed together and it stays until about 30 laps after the restart. We're definitely going to see a lot of aggression right now. We're in the final 47 laps or so of this race, and we'll definitely see some racing, some huge racing.
That is definitely gonna put a hole in some long green flag laps. I mean, this could be the last caution of the race, but it's very unlikely. This could turn or devolve into a huge wreck fest. So we'll see how this goes. This might also be the final or second to last pit stops of the day. So we're gonna have to see who will take it.
I believe I think it's Brown who gets the lucky dog, as Agent did not get lapped.
I think it's everybody who gets the lucky dog, because that'll put everybody right next to each other.
Yeah, Gam had some problems with his internet, I believe. That's why he's left the race. We know he was parked on the apron in 1 and 2, and then later jumped out of his car. We'll definitely see.
I think it's NASCAR boy who also gets the lucky dog, because he rejoined this race 2 laps down after disconnected from a power outage. But here he is, back on the lead lap.
So, let's say for everybody right now, strategy is out of here. No more strategy, it's just pure racing to the end. Unless we have some cautions. Yeah, checkers or wreckers. We'll see who comes in. Definitely everybody wants to come in right now. I mean, who wouldn't? Even if you haven't pitted or you have pitted, you need to come in for that fresh rubber. Everybody's gonna have that fresh rubber. Marcus?
And 2 people will stay out. That's Zed and Kimmy. While everyone stays in, this definitely helps Agent, because Agent most likely would have had to pit again. And I think, it's just who can get out before everyone. And and
it will be
race off pit.
Ooh,
Agent's gonna win the race off pit road with Corey, and then Dim and Tim behind.
Max, you said that race off pit road. Wow, that was incredible between 24K and Agent. There was some contact right now, trying to get back to the leaders on the pacing. Agent and Dim got some contact, no damage. Hopefully, Sad and Kimmy stay out. From what I remember, Kimmy was one of the cars that pitted, and I don't know about Sad. I don't know if Zed pitted in one of the laps. I didn't see him come down pit road. We'll see if it works out for him. I don't know if this strategy work out. I don't know if he can even make it. We'll see. We know Kimmy is fine on tires, but he knows everybody else is on fresh rubber right now. I believe it's green this time. How about you
green this
commentate
time.
the restart? How about you commentate a restart, my buddy?
Yeah, we're coming to lap 204 on the green. So, as Zed will lead the field, green flag once again at Texas. Zed was a good restart. Here comes 24K on the bottom of Agent. Oh, and there goes Fearless, maybe. Oh, and NASCAR Boy also wheel hooked the yellow car of Fearless. A near accident right there as they get into single file, sort of. Agent and Dim making contact. Hard contact, actually. Fear will give a bump to Dim Trios. Zed will lead the first lap on the restart. Some hard racing between them.
43 laps to go. Fearless hits the back of Dim. The back, everybody's packed up together again. We've seen slowly they're spreading around right now, but right now it's about pushing. There is no way they can spread. They have to push to make those passes to take the race lead. Seth leads lap 205.
There's no more strategy. It's just about getting to the front first, and everybody is trying their best to get to the front as Fearless and Agent are racing side by side for that fourth spot. Agent, he's the pole winner. He's got the fastest car, but he's stuck in traffic as Zed leads lap 206.
Kimmy still with those old tires. Zed with those old tires. Kimmy is more. His tires are more newer. But Zed really trying to snake down on the back straight, trying to get nobody to the slipstream. 24K now down the inside of Kimmy. We know everybody else pitted aside from Kimmy and Zed. Zed leads to 207 and 24K to second.
Kimmy swerved a little bit there after making contact with 24K. Here comes Fearless trying to get that third place spot. Agent is slowly falling down to the sixth spot. Zed is still leading, but 24K could challenge him. Dim's going to get shoved up by Agent.
We see Zed slowly but surely fall behind on pace. With everybody on fresher compound tires. Even Kimmy has a fresher compound, but everybody else has even better tires. Agent right now trying to catch up to these top four. Zed leads 209.
Just 39 laps left in the Bridgestone 600. Right. Zed is still leading. Dim was riding the back of Agent there on the front straightaway. And we could see a battle for second here between Fear, 24K, and Kimmy. Zed leads lap 210.
We're slowly catching to that 248 lap limit. These guys, 24K, Fearless, and Kimmy, should work together. They should slingshot each other and not pass each other at some point so they can catch up to Zed and hopefully race it out at the end. Fearless now down the inside of 24K. The first thing I said to not fight each other and trying to help each other. Fearless doesn't decide to hear that, and now he's trying to get P2.
Agent managed to get his way around Dim Trios, and now he is chasing down the top four. It's really bringing the speed out in that target machine as Fearless currently in second, hoping to try and take the lead away from Zed, who continues to lead laps here at Texas. And they maintain their spots for the most part.
Zed. Oh, Fearless puts 24K all the way down to the aprons, turn one. Big loss of time for everybody. This is definitely hindering everybody trying to catch up to Zed. I don't know why they are fighting each other. As I said before, they need to work with each other. They need to catch up Zed and win this damn thing.
There's a car spinning out on turn 4. Collects, bruh. I think that's NASCAR Boy.
Yeah, that is Monkey at the back. Huge wreck. He has that rear wing. That rear wing gone. A lot of debris on the track. He's had to despawn. No caution. He did not catch up anybody into that wreck. Everybody right now catching up to Zed. I'll leave this lap for you and the other one.
Kimmy got
Oh, Kimmy
loose.
on the outside wall.
That could have been bad.
I mean, this race finally giving us
and there goes
racing.
Kimmy.
Oh, Kimmy! Finally, another
No
turn
damage.
two brings him
collects
onto the
Anthony.
outside wall. No damage for anybody. Collects Anthony on it. Nobody got damage out of that. Wow.
That is insane. None of them got damage. I thought for sure Kimmy was going to lose at least a rear tire or a wing or something, but no, both cars came out of that clean. But that might put an end to Kimmy's run for the race win, as he'll fall way back into the pack as Zed continues to lead, but they're right on his tail now between just Fearless, 24K, and Agent.
Right now, Zed's still with that lead. Those old tires prove to still have some pace. Fearless and 24K and Agent slowly catching up to Zed. Zed is trying to get all of them out of their slipstream. Agent's going to try on the outside of 24K. Fearless is going to be left alone trying to get that slipstream from Zed. Zed leads 2:17.
Zed continues to lead. Fearless is going to get a little bit of an awkward bump by 24K there. Here comes Agent. He's going to rub the back of 24K. They're right next to each other. They could crash at any moment here. Fearless still in second. Zed still the leader. Zed didn't pit. But right now, he's still continuing to lead with just 30 laps to go.
What can we do right now? What can he do? Just Zed trying to get Fearless out of the slipstream. They're still fighting behind him. Fearless could, I don't know, pull away from both of Agent and 24K and catch up to Zed to race for that lead. Zed leads 2:19.
I know one of these drivers is going to go all out on the closing laps or the final laps of this race, especially with maybe 3 to go at least. But right now, Fearless continues to hold off second, but Agent has moved up to third place. He might try and go around for that second place spot so he can make the pass on Zed. But even so, Fearless will hold him off.
Bubble has said that he will be restarting the server in a couple of laps because there's ticker lag. I mean, I can definitely see it. Fearless is definitely not the leader. We definitely have some problems with the ticker, and he said he's going to restart the server. We're going to come back to racing in a little bit whenever he does that. Zed still leads 2:21. Fearless second. He's trying to catch up to him and race him for the race lead.
So I think that means there's going to be a competition caution if he has to reset the server, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it will work as a competition caution, and that can mean
Oh boy.
Kimmy's back into this. Everybody's back into the race. I mean, anything can happen.
I think that's where the wreck fest will happen.
You think so? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. They spread around in all of the resources. They eventually spread around. Only the start of the race.
Let's focus on the race right now. Fearless just made the pass on Zed.
Oh, he finally catch up to him. Fearless now P1 new race leader for some time now.
Yeah,
they're closing behind. Look, it's 24K. Dude, bumps Zed. Oh,
24K made some. Yeah, 24K made some contact there. It's an even lap. Fearless is leading, trying to hold off Zed now. Zed is falling back. Here comes 24K with the little room that he has. Oh, they're gonna make contact a little bit. Zed will clear him.
We can definitely see. Wait, Max. We can definitely see Zed's old tires, old rubber. Definitely, right now we can see him slowly losing time. Hopefully, he doesn't become a huge roadblock, so these guys can lead. We have our competition caution right now. We're gonna have to shut down the server, and we'll definitely come back with the racing. Everybody's gonna come to a stop, I believe, and Bubbles is gonna restart the server in some time soon, so we can get the server ticker lag to fix it. He has taken a screenshot of the positions right now, and we'll be restarting at any moment. Please.
We will be right back. Stay tuned into C Sports.
Welcome back to the Horizon IndyCar series. Bubble, our race director, has done the shutdown to the server. We have rejoined, and now we're getting everybody lined up to the positions we latest had. This is definitely going to be a huge dogfight for the race lead and potentially the win if there's no more cautions. Everybody's back into this race. We'll see. Whenever anybody else wins, apart from our picks or and non-dominant cars. What do you think about Max?
Well, now there really is no pit window. I mean, we could have seen something happen where Zed might have pitted, but now he's got a fresh set of tires and a full tank of fuel, so it's really just anyone's game now. The field could still spread out, but I think the top 4 or 5, maybe 6, are going to stay very close to each other.
I mean, we know for a fact that everybody is not going to back out. There's no backing out right now. We're 22 laps. 22 laps left. Maybe 20 whenever we get around to the restart.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a huge fight. Everybody for positions, points, absolutely everything is right now on the table. The race win, top 5, top 3, more points for the drivers and team manufacturer standings. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and Fear's going to have the advantage on the restart because the past few times, the leader has pulled away from the pack on every single restart. So Fearless could pull away and win this race just by leading on the restart. We'll see here, though.
Bubble, our race director, has said green this time. Max, we're so close. There'll be 21 laps to go as Fearless crosses the line for the green flag. This is going to be one of the best finishes. Hopefully, we can see a repeat of Michigan. I don't know if you saw Michigan. Hopefully, you did see the final
I
laps
did.
there. Hopefully, we have a good racing, a good everything. We need a good finish to this race. Strategy down the drain. Nothing matters anymore than hard driving and trying to get that race lead to win the race. How about you commentate the
Yep.
restart?
Actually, it'll be you that'll commentate on the restart because it'll be lap 227.
My bad. We just waiting
All
for the
right.
green flag. Green flag. Fearless goes. Green flag here in the Verizon IndyCar Series at the Firestone 600. We're back racing here. Everybody packed up together. Fearless. Very nice restart. Very huge lead for him. About 6/10. Down the straight, down the back straight, turn 3 now. Everybody's still with each other. 24K the closest to Fearless, but Fearless still has that lead. Fearless leads 2:27.
The next lap, it'll be 20 laps to go. And like I said earlier, that restart benefited Fearless tremendously because he has a pretty strong lead ahead of that second place car of 24K. But even so, 24K and Agent are fast. So even by the end of it, they could be right next to each other. Fearless will lead with 20 laps to go.
20 laps to go, as my my other commentator man said. Max, 20 laps to go. Fearless still with a huge lead, 6/10, almost 7/10, still swiggling down the back straightaway to give none of the cars behind any slipstream. Okay, goes very high. Agent down the inside. Agent looks to have a faster machine than everyone else. Fearless leads 2:29.
Gam got a little loose on turn 4 there. It looked like he swerved a little bit. And Agent and Kimmy are battling for that second place spot. But it won't bring them any closer to Fearless, who's just gone right now, as we come to around 12 laps to go. Maybe less than that, I think. Not even. Yeah, no, 18 laps to go.
Closer and closer to the race ends. Kimmy, the leader of the 5-car pack, from second to, I believe, is 6th. They're currently trying to get the slipstream of Fearless. Fearless is doing a very good job. We know Fearless does a very good job at trying to get everybody off the slipstream and defending that inside line. Fearless leads 2:31.
I don't know. It's starting to look like Fearless's lead is dissipating as Kimmy and Zed and Agent are getting ever closer to him. The battle for the lead could be sooner than I thought, as right now, Kimmy continues to slowly gain on that yellow machine of Fearless, as Fearless will still lead comfortably on lap 232.
We know when everybody decides to get in a single file and work with each other, they can catch up quicker. Right about when it said that, Zed really wants to get that P2. Fearless still snaking at the back. This could potentially make or wreck if the wrong move is made by anybody in the top 2 to 4, to between second, third, and fourth. Fearless leads lap 233.
Agent advanced up to third place after making a pass on Zed on turn 4. The field is mostly spread out behind 6th place. Anthony is slowly falling off the pace. Still in contention, though, as Fearless's lead is definitely shrinking on lap 235 now.
As you have said, his huge commanding lead, is now gone to shreds. Nothing, almost nothing. Kimmy is closer to the race win as every single time he has finished second, runner-up. A lot of times he has been closer to a race win. He is getting closer to a race win right now. Fearless leads 235.
We're coming up on just 10 laps to go in this 248 long race, as Fearless still leading but still shrinking. He's swerving, trying to break the draft. Agent moving up into the second spot, the fastest car in the race, hoping to try and take the win away from Fearless.
Kimmy decides to slot back Agent to that P2. Kimmy knows that it's better to not fight him on the outside. We'll definitely lose both of them positions. I mean, he knows Agent has a faster car. He definitely is faster. We know he has led most of the laps in the race. He's slowly shrinking that gap to Fearless. Fearless leads 2:37, almost 10 laps to go.
Yeah, next lap will be 10 laps to go in the race. 24K is going to make the pass on Zed for 4th, as Agent is almost there on Fearless. Fearless continuing to try and break the draft as they come into turns 3 and 4. Can Agent get to him in time? I think he can. And we come to just 10 laps to go in the Firestone 600.
10 laps to go in this 600-mile race, this 248-lap race. I don't know, Max. Kimmy, everybody in the top 5 could have a decent chance at the race win. Anything can happen. Agent slowly but surely shrinking that gap to Fearless. Fearless still with a race lead. Fearless leads 2:39. 9 laps to go.
Yeah, it's like Racing had said, 9 laps to go. Here comes 24K, going to try and make a pass for 3rd place. Side by side with Kimmy off of turn 2. Agent is nearly right there with Fearless. The battle for the lead heating up. As I go through turns 3 and 4, Agent is there on Fearless. Can he make the pass around him, though? We'll see here on lap 241.
Just 8 laps to go. This is... I don't know. This is going to come out to be one of the best finishes between 2 cars right now. 2 dominant cars of the race, Fearless and Agent, both with their own strategies. Those strategies, everything from the race is now gone to this exact moment where they're fighting for a race win. Fearless leads lap 241.
Agent trying to use as much of the bottom as he can. He swerved up a little bit there. That'll give him a better exit off of turn 2. Maybe. Fearless is still holding him off. And Agent, let's see where he goes. Oh, they both timed that corner perfectly. Agent bumped the apron a little bit. That'll slow him down. Here comes Kimmy with a bit of a good run on 24K.
Agent now down the inside into turn 1. He's trying to make the pass for the lead for the race win. Here comes Agent down the inside out of turn 2. Shoves Fearless all the way up high. Fearless decides to back out. It's better for him to back out so he can get that slipstream. 24K is right there. 24K sends Fearless all the way up there. Agent now has about a 3:10 lead of over 24K in the whole pack. He leads 2:43.
Fearless got pushed up there by 24K. Kimmy's going to give a bump. They're 3 wide on turns 1 and 2. Oh, and Dim Trails crashed. He had a wall clip. And the front end of that car is destroyed. I don't think... Yeah, it's a caution.
You have a caution. Yellow.
As they race back to the line. Who will lead? It's Agent. Agent will come back to the line in first.
Oh... Dim said that he fully froze. If he lied and actually crashed, so he can bring out a caution, it will definitely DNF him, as Bubble said. He needs evidence, and Dim says he has evidence of his game freezing. Everybody packed up yet again. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Red flag right now. Everybody's stopping on the back straightaway. This will definitely come back into yellow flag position at any moment in time. I think it's going to be a 1-lap shootout. I mean, it's anything. I don't know. What do you think about it? I don't have words to explain this.
It's definitely going to be 2 to go, and that's definitely not what anybody wants to see happen, as the pack will be very close to each other. And this could also give the win to Agent, as Agent will have the advantage on the restart. But there could be a case where 24K catches up to him. We're not sure. Green this time. That was a very short red flag.
We just had to wait for them and let the breeze to get out of the track. We'll see who needs to commentate the restart. I think it's you, right? Or me?
Yeah, it's lap 245 right now, so Oh yeah, pits are open. Like anybody's gonna go down there. Oh, we have some takers.
And Brown just up at pit road. Anthony tries to fake in, and because a huge. I don't know what happened to Anthony. He parked it in the middle of the front straightaway and the pit road. We know Gam, I think, and Brown got into him. I mean, I don't know what happened. Just miscommunication. I don't know if he tried faking it in or he tried to go in. He tried to stay it out. I don't know.
Well, Marcus didn't cover that, and that was probably the last pit session of the race. Maybe. Probably is.
Yep.
But even so, I think this race might be over because Agent will have the advantage on the restart.
All right.
Even so, though, turn 2 has led to a lot of crashes.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Is it going to be green this time or green next time? It's definitely green next time. Everybody's still in the pits, probably exiting right now.
It'll be lap 247 on the restart.
All right, yeah, we're coming green this time. I think already with them, yep, everybody's packed up together.
Yeah, there'll be 4 laps to go as we come to the green flag.
Green here at the Firestone 600. The ticker appears to be on yellow now. It's changed to green. Agent with a huge gap now. We know those restarts are very helpful for the race leader right now. They need to work together to even try to minimize the gap to the race leader. I don't know if Agent will win. He's definitely going to win unless something happens. Lap 247 led by Agent.
Yep. White flag for Agent. This will be another win for him. There's some hard racing in the back. Can 24K Fearless get to him? I don't think they will. The restart might have paid off for Agent. He won the pole this race. He's been very fast. I think he's led the most laps this race. And here you have it. Agent wins the Firestone 600 at Texas Motor Speedway.
His 8th pole is now a race win. A great race win for Agent. A very dominant car the whole race. His strategy worked out for part of the time. His strategy later, none of anyone's strategy worked out at the end as we had that competition caution and that caution. A lot of cautions, a lot of wrecks. That and Agent. Now, race winner. 24K finishes 2nd. Fearless 3rd. Kimmy 4th. Said 5th. Anthony 6th. Gam 7th. Beast is 8th. 9th is Brown. 10 is Bruh. 11 is Dim. And 12, our last car, is Monkey.
And Agent in the Ganassi number 9 will burn it out here on the Texas front stretch. After a pretty dominant run this race.
We're having no interviews. I was going to say, how about you do interviews, but we have no interviews.
So that means that's the end of this race. There's no post-race coverage after the following burnouts.
Hope to see you soon, guys. This was Bubble Speedworld in C Broadcasting. Thank you. 3
Thanks
minutes
for
of final
watching.
thoughts after the race. I mean,
Yeah,
what can I say? A lot of things happen. Like 3 yellow flags happen. Like the restart, the red flag, them crashing. I mean, a lot happened. The race, they have those packed racing moments, those huge wrecks on turn 2, turn 4, but it all ended up paying up for Agent, which played the race almost perfectly.
Yeah, I will say, I think the finish could have been very competitive and very exciting had that last caution not come out. Because as soon as Agent took the lead on the race back, I knew it was over and that Agent was going to win. Because there would not be enough time for the cars behind him to catch up. But yeah, this race was actually pretty good. We went green for a long time. It didn't become the wreckfest like I thought it would. But yeah, in the end, we actually had a decent race that was won by a very dominant driver. Well, that about does it for tonight's race at Texas. We thank you for watching C Sports. We're your hosts, The Real Max Danger and Reseated. And we will see you next week at, I'm not sure what track, but I'm sure in announcements I will know. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Toronto. Next race is
Toronto?
an exhibition race. Oh yeah, the Honda Inti Toronto exhibition race, a road course in Toronto, Ontario. We'll definitely see you guys.
Yeah.
Later.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you for watching. This is Bubble Speedworld, and this was C Broadcasting Group giving you the race coverage.
See you around.